Not really coincidentally, reports on Mesopotamian and Persian oil seeps were circulating in Britain by the 1840s to 1850s, brought back by geologists, missionaries, and travellers in Ottoman, Iraq, and Persia. Palmerston received this intelligence in the context of railways, canals, and the wider Eastern question. He consistently stressed that Britain must secure the route to India through Egypt, Syria, and Mesopotamia, not yet because oil was an active naval fuel, but because these territories held latent economic and strategic resources. The first step was securing the Levant trade route itself, and once this was in place by the 20th century, that foresight hardened into policy. In 1903, the Admiralty began formal studies on oil as the Navy's future fuel, and the Mesopotamian and Persian reserves Palmerston had once flagged became central to Britain's imperial strategy, hence the creation of BP. World War I helped Britain anchor a permanent presence in between Suez and the Gulf. The Balfour Declaration was presented as a promise of a Jewish homeland, but strategically it was propaganda, a cover for Britain's grip on Palestine, ensuring both the canal and the path to Middle Eastern oil stayed under imperial oversight. Haifa became central. The port was expanded and the BP pipeline was built to its shore, channeling oil from Mosul straight into Britain's naval system. Palestine was militarized under the guise of stability, while Zionist settlement embedded loyal populations along the route. Together they ensured the ports, pipelines, and oil fields were protected, the infrastructure of empire disguised as a national project. Britain handed the national security of the created Israel for their trade to America. The logic was seamless. Palmerston's call to secure the Ottoman hinge, Britain's administration of Egypt and Suez, the oil foresight of the 1840s intelligence and 1903 naval planning, the integration of Palestine through propaganda and settlement, and finally US militarization of Israel. Each step ensured the route from the canal to the Gulf remained under Anglo-American control. Empire by design had evolved from debt and administration to propaganda and oil to military surrogates like Israel to ensure a global trade route, the global centralized economy, and by constitution, political centralization. The purpose never changed, to centralize global power by controlling energy and trade. The Ottoman takeover was never just about territory. From the beginning of the oil age, it was about energy.